Strange Black Beats.
Clouds split wide with a fiery cry. The ground shakes and the stars collide. His eyes like flames, no place to hide. The trumpet roars, the sky turns red. The faithful rise, the earth plays dead.
Yeshua will shed blood up to the horse's bridle. Rivers will run crimson, the world stands idle. No sword can match, no wall can defend. This is the battle where time will end.
The mountains bow, the oceans wail. The righteous march, the wicked pale. His justice strikes a sharpened nail. The seals are broken, again, the scrolls unfold. The Lamb becomes the lion bold.
Yeshua will shed blood up to the right, oh. Rivers will run crimson, the world stands idle. No sword can match, no wall can defend. This is the battle where time will end. Yeshua will shed blood up to the horse's bridle. Rivers will run crimson, the world stands idle. No sword can match, no wall can defend. This is the battle where time will end.
Man, big salute to my beloved family, the mighty nation of Israel, giving all praise to the Most High Yah, in faith in Yahshua HaMashiach. To the beloved mighty nation of Israel, I say peace and blessings. To my CUC family, big salute to my brother Sham and the Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology. Y'all already know Donald Trump. He did a strike on Venezuela. Next, he's planning on attacking Iran. Now, we all know that Iran is a sovereign nation, also a part of the United Nations. And we know that the so-called United Nations is supposed to stand for peace and, mediate conflict and all that. But let's be real. We know that the Most High, he used man to fulfill his will. He set up kings, he bring down kings. He said in his own word, I use the bases of men. When y'all go look up what is a base man, y'all gonna realize the Most High used men that are nothing to him. A base man is a man with no morality, no integrity, vile and wicked. That's Donald Trump and the rest of these leaders and presidents. The Most High used the bases of men, family. Now, nobody really know directly what Yah is doing with Donald Trump. But we know it's setting the stage for World War III. Donald Trump is going around doing what the United States always have done, which is attack small nations. They don't mess with the big dogs. Y'all notice that. He don't attack Russia. He don't attack China. They don't mess with North Korea. They don't mess with big dogs. They attack small nations so they can bully them. So now Donald Trump didn't attack the Venezuelan president, right? But I want to show y'all some things. Is this why Donald Trump attacked Venezuela? Is it only about the oil? Because Donald Trump said he going to take over their oil and they going to control the oil. And he going to take over their country and they about to control the country. How you just going to go in another man's land, take over their country, take their oil, and now you going to run everything when you can't even run things right at home? They don't even take care of their own people at home, family, but they going abroad talking about what they going to do in another man's country. I'm about to show y'all something, though. Now, is this one of the reasons why Donald Trump attacked Venezuela? Let's see. Let me open up my window. We're going to deal with this, family. I won't be up here long at all. I just want to show y'all this. I pray y'all had a good Shabbat, good rest, good fellowship. We're going to let the love flow. Everybody talking about, man, why you ain't telling Israel how all wrong we done? Man, bro, that's all y'all know how to do is tell our people how bad they is. Y'all just some bad kids. After you didn't told a child, hey, boy, stop acting up. You ain't going to do it in love, huh? What, you going to beat the child? You got to talk to the child. Talking about talk inside the child. Resonate with the child. Our people know about Deuteronomy 28. What you want us to keep telling them over and over, Deuteronomy 28? When the encouragement part go come in for y'all? Huh? When are you gonna start encouraging the people so we can build up our people faith that they don't lose hope? Yeah, you could tell them all there about Deuteronomy 28, how bad they been, how bad we all been. At the end of the day, when do the encouragement part come in, brothers and sisters? So all y'all want to do is just condemn Israel, but I don't never hear y'all getting on the nation. Y'all scared of these nations, boy. White man do anything. Oh, we got to save the Gentiles. We got to preach to the Gentiles. Absolutely. Anybody can serve the Lord. That ain't what I'm talking about. Why y'all don't got the same energy that you have for your own kind to tell the nations in order for you to be right with the Lord, you got to change too. You can't come serving the Lord with the mentality that a lot of you nations have. We got to change. You got to change. One law for all. That's all I'm saying. But boy, y'all kick Israel already down, and y'all kick them even more down. The nations are up. Y'all scared to tell them that they doing wrong. Not KJ. Not me. In order for you to serve this Hamashiach and the Most High Yah, you got to renew your mind and change just like we got to change. So all these crimes and the wickedness that y'all been raised with, that hatred and animosity that you have towards the chosen, you got to get rid of all that and start fresh, scratch. So all this, I'm a Christian and I love the Lord. No, partner. You got to change just like we got to change. That's all I'm saying. So in order for these people to change, we got to also correct their ways, not just our people ways. We got to correct their ways also. So it's easy to condemn your own kind because they look like you, but you have no energy for the nations. Y'all real lovey-dovey with them, but you ain't lovey-dovey with your own kind. I got a problem with that. I really do. I got a problem with that. Let's go and get started, man. Let me bring this in. Anybody can serve the Lord. Y'all know I'm always saying, stop trying to get in the way of the nations trying to serve your Elohim. You can't stop that. If they want to come under the authority and power of the Most High, get out the way. Because you don't know what the Lord going to do with somebody who sincerely want to serve him, and they might not look like us. Move, brother. You can't tell somebody, no, you can't serve this God. You can't serve this Elohim. Man, what are you talking about? When the man say my house going to be called a house of prayer for all people. And they're going to have to come up year to year to worship the king. So, man, go sit down somewhere, bro. We talking about the wickedness of the wicked. We ain't talking about somebody that's sincere. Come on, man. Use common sense. Jesus. Let's go and get started. But I'm telling you, this stuff make my head hurt, man. All right, family, here we go. This is the BBC News. And what do it say? Monroe in custody at New York's detention center as Trump said the U.S. will run Venezuela. U.S. is going to take over. Let me read a little bit. Watch this. Is this why Trump did this? And I'm about to show y'all something else that's going to probably blow y'all mind. Some of y'all may already know it, though. It say President Nicolas Maduro is in custody at the New York detention center after he was captured during the U.S. strikes on Venezuela on Saturday. Maduro and his wife, First Lady Celia Flores, was taken from the capital of Caucasus. Remember this name right here. Caucasus. Remember this name, y'all. I'm about to show y'all something. They was taken from the capital of Caucasus to the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn to face drug trafficking related charges. He has previously denied being the leader of a drug cartel. Now, when we're dealing with the United States media, we know that they lie. We know that they manipulate stories, and they'll call somebody something that they not. You know how I know this to be true? Ask me right now, who have Iran ever attacked? Have Iran ever attacked the United States of America? The answer is no. So why do Trump want to go and attack Iran? But then they'll tell you that Iran is doing all this wickedness just so they can do what? Program the people's mind in the United States of America that we have all these enemies. But if I ask, how is Iran an enemy to the United States of America when they haven't ever done nothing to America? So why is America bothering them? You know why? Because of Israel, family. Because of Israel. So right here, I see that Trump didn't capture this man. He's going to take over their country. He's going to also take over their oil industry. He said that. You can look it up. Trump said, we're going to control their oil industry. Is this one of the reasons why he attacked this place? Now, remember this name, Caucasus, right? Let me show y'all something. Is this the reason why Trump also did this? Watch this, family. Now, what I'm about to read is from the United States Department of Treasury. And then I'm going to show y'all that word Caucasus. Is this why Trump attacked them also? Check this out. Oh, y'all see that? Y'all see that? Is this why Trump attacked Venezuela? Treasury targets Iran, Venezuela weapons trade. Oh, well, that's what's going on. Treasury targets Iran and Venezuela weapons trade. December the 30th, 2025. Sanctioned companies links to sale of millions of dollars worth of combat drones to Venezuela. Oh, this is what America tried to stop? Because y'all know that America don't want nobody to get no missile or start a missile program, right? They want to be the only big dogs with everything, so that's why they attack small nations. So they can't do what? Create any type of missile capability. See, America know if you attack Iran, then here come Russia. Here come China. Here come all their allies. And Russia is a big dog, family. I'm talking the bear. Just like in the book of Daniel, chapter 7, Medo-Persia, y'all remember it was the bear? What is Russia's symbol? A big old bear. A big old bear. If you attack Russia, here come China. And we know they got like 1 billion men in their army. That's why Trump is making those threats to Iran. But he know what come with that too. He know what come with that, family. Russia and China. So let me read a little bit of this, because I think this is another reason why Trump attacked Venezuela, because Iran was doing a weapons trade with Venezuela. This is the U.S. Department of Treasury, fam. It said in Washington today, the U.S. Department of Treasury Office of Foreign Assets Control is targeting 10 individuals and entities based in Venezuela and Iran, including a Venezuelan company that has contributed to Iran unmanned aerial vehicle trade with Venezuela. Treasury is holding Iran and Venezuela accountable for their aggression and reckless proliferation of deadly weapons around the world. There y'all go. I told y'all, deadly weapons around the world. Now, Iran got these deadly weapons, right? Who have Iran used them on, family? I'm just asking. Who have they used these weapons on? And why is America in a foreign nation's business? Why? Why is he worried about Iran, family? Y'all know why? Because we know that Israel is trying to disarm every other nation so they cannot start a missile program and have missile capability to fight back. So if you the only one got the missiles, you're going to win the war every time, because you got the weaponry to take down other nations. So you don't want your so-called enemies to have no missile capability. You just want to be the big dog in the room. So this is the U.S. Department of Treasury telling y'all December the 30th, 2025, that America is holding Iran and Venezuela accountable for doing a weapons trade. Oh, makes sense. It ain't just about the oil. Now, y'all remember that word that I showed y'all? Caucus? Did y'all know that in Venezuela had one of the largest Jewish communities at one time? Did y'all know that? Venezuela had one of the largest Jewish communities next to the United States and Israel. Over 30,000 so-called Jews. They got the largest, well, at one time had the largest community in Venezuela of Jewish people. Is this another reason why Trump want to take it over? Because y'all remember the Jewish people want to take over all of Israel, all the way to the Nile. They even want to take over other lands that Abraham and Shem gave their children. Because y'all remember Shem had other children. It wasn't just the 12 tribes of Israel. They had other children. And Abraham had other children by Keturah. So what, you going to take all their land too? This is a major takeover, family. This is leading up to World War III. See, that's why I'm telling y'all, we don't know exactly what Yah is doing with Trump, but we know he's working through Trump to fulfill his will. He used the bases of men. He gonna use Russia. He gonna use China. He gonna use Iran. He gonna use Ethiopia. He gonna use fake Jews, Israel. He gonna use everybody to do what? Bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. What you gonna do with them there, Yahshua? I'm gonna judge them. Why? Because they parted my land, destroyed my people, and showed no pity. There is no peace to the wicked. Isaiah 48:22. There is no peace to the wicked, family. So when they say peace and safety, sudden destruction comes. So all this United Nations so-called is the middleman for peace. You ain't no middleman for peace. The United States is one of the founders of the United Nations. So y'all ain't trying to stop United States or bring about no peace through all this conflict, because you can't do it, because you ain't in charge, partner. There's somebody sitting in the heavens with his son, and they communing one to another. And what Yah say goes. What Yah say goes. Y'all think Satan is fighting against his own kingdom? Come on, y'all. Satan want to continue to rule forever. Why would he be wanting all this conflict? He don't want this. Satan want to be like the Most High. He want to rule forever. But Yah has given him a short space. So we know he ain't the one causing all this conflict. He want to continue to rule forever. Yah is bringing all nations to his knees. Even the United States of America would be brought to her knees. I just pray that Yah do it when we gone. I'm not praying and wishing nothing on America while my people here. That'll be the dumbest thing I ever thought about in my mind. Why am I ask the Lord to drop missiles on America and we living in America? But you got Negroes who are teachers who talk about missiles are coming and you black people better get up out of here. They don't even realize we got elderly people that can't go nowhere. We got our sick that can't go nowhere. We got our people struggling just to keep a roof over their head, and these Negroes talking about get out of America. No, if you was able to get out of America, big salute to you. A lot of our people can't go nowhere. So I pray that the Most High keep all missiles away from your people. Don't drop nothing until you bring us through the fire. Let us be gone. Then handle your business. I'm telling y'all, common sense just ain't coming, fam. You got to be out your mind to pray for missiles to be dropped on this place. And we gonna die. How we gonna be saved if they drop missiles on America? We talking about missiles that can destroy everything, and you got people saying, drop the bombs on America. Negro, be quiet. I rebuke you. We got mamas and children and fathers and sisters and brothers and husbands and wives living in America with our elderly that's in homes. They need people to take care of them. And you saying drop bombs? Oh, help us, Lord. Help us, Lord. Help us, Father. Woo, please make your people wise, that we don't utter things without knowledge. Without knowledge. We stay here, family. We stay here, family. Yes, America gonna get dealt with. But he gonna remove you out of this place because guess what? I'm gonna show you something that you can bank your money on. You can bank your money on what I'm gonna show you before I get out of here. And you can bank your money on this. This ain't no interpretation. This ain't what's on my mind. I'm gonna show you something in the scriptures that you can put your life on it. That it ain't gonna happen until we see this. I'm gonna show you. So I just wanted to show y'all this right here. That Iran and Venezuela was doing a weapons trade. Next thing we know, Venezuela get attacked. They get attacked. Now Trump is saying, I'm about to take over the country. I'm going to control the oil, and we're going to make money. We're going to make money. So the whole world is watching this. And this is why you always hear people say, America is the great Satan and Israel is the great Satan. Or did not the Bible call them the synagogue of Satan? I'm talking about Israel. And Israel controls America. He treat America like a prostitute. Go get my money. And America go do it. Treat it like a $2 go get my money. And America, Israel is the pimp. And America is the you know what. Go get my money. And America go gets the money. And guess where they get the money from? Us, and give it to Israel. See, America's so goofy, they believe that if we rock with Israel, then God is going to bless America because Israel is the chosen people of God. And God is going to bless America. Y'all are goofy. God is not going to bless this place because you got a relationship with Israel. This place is only sustained. This place is only sustained because the children of God is in America. This place is only sustained because the children of God is in America, which are your Negroes. That's why this place sustained. Not because of a relationship between Israel and America. It's because of we here. So God is upholding this place until he remove his people out of this place. Then he gonna handle his business on this place and all places where we've been scattered. So do y'all see that this right here has caused a problem within the United States? Because they can't have Venezuela or Israel doing, Venezuela or Iran doing no weapons trade. That's a no-no. So what they gonna do? Disarm them before they can do anything, or bomb them, or attack them, as y'all see. As y'all see. All right, let me get out of here. I just wanted to show y'all that. Let me keep going. Okay, like I said, it's gonna be short. On y'all's time, absolutely, my beloved. Absolutely, my beloved sister. Trump is taking over Venezuela, the Gaza Strip, and remember, Trump and Israel, he already said whatever Israel asks him for, he gonna sign off on it. So this is a major takeover, family. But y'all know that even if he allow it to happen, and let's just say they take over all the Gaza Strip, they take over everything to the Nile, they take over everything in the Middle East, so-called. At the end of the day, it's not for their benefit, it's for their destruction, because they have parted his land. They have parted his land, family. So we got to keep that in mind, that America is playing its role, and it's not a good role. America is using, Israel is using America for the takeover. Because I told y'all, they treat America like a prostitute. America don't control politics and dictate nothing. Guess who do? Israel, family. Israel control America. It's politics and everything. It's media. It's politics. It's sports. Hollywood. Everything. Newspaper. The Zionists control all this, family. And then they like to hide their hand and talk about, well, people talking about the Jewish people control this and that. Y'all see how they try to play on people's mind? They know they control everything, but then they're lying and tell people the Jews don't control everything. But then when you go look at all the companies that they own, they all Jews or fake Jews, because we're not Jews, we Israelites. We Israelites. So we not Jews. We Israelites. 12 tribes. And all 12 tribes is not Jews. Naphtali, Gad, Benjamin, these are not Jews. So we don't call ourselves Jews. We call ourselves Israelites. Israelites. So this is mass manipulation. Absolutely. Antonia, mass manipulation. Okay, let me show y'all this. Now, I think also I need to show this, because this is what I was telling y'all about. Now, y'all remember that word caucus, right? Check this out. Right here. Y'all see this? What that say at the top? The Jews in Caucasus breathed a sigh of relief. Many prayed for Medulla's to fall. Hold on, who? Jews in Caucasus. Now, KJ, it don't say that, boy. Jews, family. Fake Jews. Could this be another reason why Trump tried to take it over? Because remember, the state of Israel trying to take over everything. And guess who was in Caucasus with Medulla? Jews, family. But Medulla, was he a Jew? No. But they got a population of Jews. Let me read this. Let me go down a little bit. Let me bring this in. Hold on. There we go right there. Let me read this. It say, explosion near Jewish neighborhoods. Who? Explosions near Jewish neighborhoods in Venezuela capital shook the dwelling Jewish communities as the U.S. moved to capture President Nicolas Maduro. Once 30,000 strong. Did I just say that? 30,000 strong. The Jewish population now numbers just 4,000, many of whom have long awaited regime change. There's a Jewish population there, family, that used to be 30,000 strong. But look at the name, Caucasus. Where did Trump just capture this man from? Caucasus, family. The Jewish people are trying to take over everything. Wherever the Jewish people at, Trump gonna be right there doing whatever they say. He already said that he gonna sign off on Netanyahu or Netanyahu doo-doo. Whatever he asks for, Trump gonna give it to him. Why is the Lord allowing this to happen? Because the Lord is setting the stage for something major. It's called World War III. We are not in World War III yet, family, but the stage is being set for World War III. All you hear are Trump rumors of wars and a little fighting over here, a little fighting over there. Okay, they may be fighting over here. We got Ukraine and Russia over here. We got a little bit of Israel and Hamas. We got a little bit of United States of America. No, World War III is when Western Europe and Eastern Europe and all their allies meet in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. And that is where the Lord is going to sit to judge the nations, family. That hasn't happened yet. But the Lord is bringing all the nations. Y'all don't see that they all moving towards the so-called Middle East? Iran is east of the Euphrates. Russia is northeast of the Euphrates. China is east. That is the Eastern Bloc, what we call all of Russia allies from the east. Western Bloc is the Western European nations, and America will be aligned with the West. So the stage is being set for World War III, according to the scriptures. That the Lord is going to bring all nations down to the valley of decision, which is the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is also the Kidron Valley. And your blood gonna flow, partner. Your blood gonna flow. When Yahshua come back, this man is so angry so full of wrath of his father that the blood gonna be up to the horse's bridle, family. I never seen nothing like I can't even imagine that in my mind, that blood is so high like a river. I'm just blood, family. Up to the horse's bridle. By his mouth. That's high. That's high, family. So that means from the horse's legs all the way up to his bridle, that's about what, 4 or 5 feet? And the Lord say 200 miles long, nothing but blood. And this is all for your benefit, Israel, because you can't go home until immediately after something happened. And I'm going to read it to you. And you can put your money on this. Look, our job is not to come up here and tell our people, we got 1 year to go home. We got 2 years to go home. We got 3 years to go home. Oh, we got 6 months to go home. Oh, we about to go home. Our job is to tell you what the scriptures say. That way, nobody don't lose faith. Nobody don't lose hope. There's a scripture in the Bible. Once you read it, then you can continue to get your house in order. Continue to prepare your family until when you see this sign. If you don't see it, we ain't going home. So that way nobody don't got to be like, oh, man, they told me we was going home this year. Oh, man, they said 3 years ago. Oh, man, the Lord ain't coming back. Now you done lost hope. Now you done lost faith because you listening to people say we got 1 year, we got 2 years, maybe 3 years, maybe 4. Now, before I get out of here, I'm going to show you. When you see this sign, then you know you're going home. So continue to prepare your house until you see this sign. That way you don't have to lose faith or hope. So I wanted to show y'all this, that this president that Trump so-called captured, because we don't know what he did with this man. But I also read that they're going to execute these people. They captured them to execute them. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. Maybe they're going to MK Ultra the man and, reprogram him like they did in Maturing Candidate when Denzel Washington played in a movie called Maturing Candidate. And way before we knew about chips in their head and all that, they was already showing us in a movie. Just like The Siege with Bruce Willis. Maturing Candidate with Denzel. They show you right in front of your face what they do. They showed you MK Ultra was real in the Maturing Candidate. And they actually use this stuff on people for real. They actually do. That's why I think a lot of these shootings that people just go randomly shoot people, unless they just that dumb, but I believe they being programmed. Hey, go shoot in the grocery store. And they go do it. Because in Maturing Candidate, he told one of the soldiers, pick up the gun and kill officer so-and-so. He got the gun, bow, shot him. Then he say, choke him. He choked him. Do this. He did it. MK Ultra, family. This stuff is not fake. And they've been programming the minds of the United States public. We know that for a fact, right? TV, music, movies, predictive programming. We're in the matrix and assimilation. And one day it's going to become the Hunger Games. We know this to be facts. One day it's going to become the Hunger Games, and it's going to become the Purge. Everybody buying guns. Everybody preparing for civil unrest. Everybody preparing for water breakout. Just so they can use their guns. Because remember, we have a society where people love to kill. And it ain't our people. Now, do we got some bad apples? Absolutely. But our people are not people who run around just murdering people. But we have another society of people who can't wait to use their guns and shed blood. Because they are blood shedders. They eat blood, they shed blood, they love blood. So our job is to continue to prepare our house. Continue to pray for one another. Encourage one another. Walk in unity and peace and love with one another. And put all your trust and faith in Yahshua to the glory of the Father. That's your job. You don't supposed to be fearing nothing man talking about. We don't have fear of man. Because guess what? If we die for Yahshua's name's sake, we're in good company. Because I get my strength from my fathers, my forefathers, for the faith that they had to lose their life and not bend to the will of man. Now I ain't eating that swine. You might as well kill me, partner. The mother and her 7 sons told her son, go ahead and die, that I may receive you to myself again. I'm talking knowledge now. That woman was strong, told her son, go ahead and die, that I may see you again and receive you to myself. Go ahead, baby. Don't be afraid. Go ahead and die for the Lord's sake. We're in good company. Because I'm not afraid of man. He put his pants leg on like me. Well, I'm going to be afraid of you, partner. Let me get out of here. I want to show y'all something else. I want to Shalom, my beloved sister 78 vet. I want to show y'all something else. Now, I don't know if people get confused on this or not, but the United Nations is not the European Union. And the European Union is not the United Nations. And NATO is not the United Nations. NATO is associated with the European Union. Why are you saying all this, KJ? Because when y'all read the scriptures carefully, Revelation 13 talk about a beast system. That is not the United Nations, family. Those 10 crowns on the head, I'm going to show you the original 10. Now, they got more nations who didn't join Western European Union, but the original 10 was 10 nations. How many toes did the stone hit when Nebuchadnezzar had a dream? Was it not 10 toes? And the stone hit the toes, right? He's saying the days of these kings should a God of heaven set up a kingdom. What days? In the days of these kings that you see right now, family. We're in the days of the 10 toes. And that stone hit the toes. It didn't hit no other part of the body but the toes. United Nations got 190 something nations. The European Union, the original 10 was 10 nations, just like the Bible says. Just like the Bible says, fam. So I want to show y'all something. Let me show y'all this. I want to show you that America was a part of that creation of the United Nations. Okay, let me go back. I want to just show y'all this. It said the UN membership. Okay, let me go down. I want to show y'all that. Look right here. It said the United Nations was established by the Charter of the United Nations and Statute of the International Court of Justice. The charter was signed on June 26, 1945 by the representatives of 50 countries, right? Watch this. I just want to show y'all. Right here. Who y'all see right here? United States signed right here. The date of signing for the United States was June 26, 1945. And y'all see all the nations that say June 26. These are the nations that form the United Nations. Everything, look, June 26, June 26. Even Egypt is a part of the United Nations. Even Iran, Haiti. So y'all see this, right? Why are you saying all this, KJ? Well, the United Nations tell the world that they are peacemakers, that they intervene of conflict. They're not in control, y'all. Yah is in control. This organization don't dictate nothing. The European Union is not the United Nations. The European Union is a European common market that the market can flow through European nations. So this beast system, which we know is called, also these nations who signed the treaties of Rome, that's the beast system, family. Why, KJ? Did you know when you signed the treaties of Rome, you got to give up some of your power? What did the Bible say about the beast? They gave their power to the beast. Did you know when you sign the treaties of Rome, you got to give up some of your power to the beast? What is it called, KJ? Rome, the treaties of Rome. Who was the fourth beast in the book of Daniel? Rome. Who did the Bible say should be the fourth beast and kingdom upon earth? Rome. Who are the 10 toes? The revived Roman Empire, the beast system, the 10 nations. Those are your original European nations from Western Europe that signed the treaties of Rome. And what was the purpose, KJ? To form a European common market, for that market to flow through all the nations in Europe. This is the beast system, family. It is not the United Nations. America is not a part of the European Union. So when I keep hearing people saying, well, America is this and that, America playing her part, but she ain't that beast system in the book of Revelation 13. America don't got 10 crowns on her head. Who are the 10 leaders of the United States of America? Somebody tell me right now. Who is the 10 leaders with crowns on their head that represent each nation in America? I thought it was 50 nations. These 10 have crowns on their head because these are 10 leaders that represent a nation within Europe. And Europe got one of the largest European common markets, and their money surpassed the United States dollar. U.S. money is monopoly money, but we need that monopoly money to take care of ourselves, right? But we got people killing over this money, selling their souls for monopoly money, doing all type of things to people for monopoly money. The money ain't bagged up by nothing. That's why America fighting to keep that dollar alive. So America was one of the founding members of the United Nations. So what you see in New York City, that is not the beast system, family. Let me show y'all something. Let me get out of here. It's a reason why. Now, I want y'all to see this. Let me open up my window again. And now it's about to make sense to you. They forming a new world order, family. You better believe it. Yes, they are. Oh, yes, they are. Okay, here we go. Check this out. Let me bring it in a little closer. It's a Western European Union, former association 1955 to 2011. Of how many, KJ? Of 10 countries. Stop right there. Stop right there, family. Of how many countries? 10. Okay. Let me go to the book of Daniel chapter 2 real quick. I want to read some of y'all. Then I'm going to go to Revelations because we're going to make this make sense. I'm telling y'all, the stage is being set, family. We are in the days of these kings. This is why it's good to understand prophecy. We don't got time to be debating and fighting each other online. Man, we trying to get edification to edify the people. I don't do debates. We trying to teach our people not debate with other Israelites to shame you, make you look bad, just so we can get a badge of honor. Nah, partner, I don't do that. Now, if we gonna build together and edify one another and iron sharpen iron, then come holler at me. But if you trying to debate so you can shame me and make me look bad in front of an audience, boy, you done lost your mind, boy. Because even if it was to go there, you ain't gonna embarrass me. So let's just build as brothers. Because all that trying to embarrass somebody ain't gonna work, bro. It just ain't gonna work. So I'd rather build with you. Daniel chapter 2. And I'm going to get straight to the point. This is when Daniel interpreted Nebuchadnezzar's dream. Nobody could do it but Daniel, which are the Israelites. And I want to say this to the people in the back. Listen, Israel, this is just my advice. Y'all remember when Paul say, I say this not the Lord? This is just my advice. But then I'm going to use the scripture and say, but the Lord say this. That's what Paul was doing. He gave good advice. But then he'll come back and say, but the Lord say now. Not me, but the Lord saying. So this is my advice. A lot of people are telling us, walk in love, right? Listen to what I'm saying. We got to walk in love with other people, right? Other people are trying to eliminate you. Now, is it all people? No. But it's too many, right? If I was y'all, stay separated, build with each other, form a correlation with people you can, and y'all rock out together. This is not the time of love, compassion. We at war. Now, be respectful to all people. But we have people trying to annihilate us, trying to destroy us. How can I walk in love with evil? So are you telling me I'm supposed to love the synagogue of Satan? The Lord called them the synagogue of Satan, so I'm supposed to still love them? Make it make sense to your brother KJ. I'm supposed to love the righteous, family, and walk in love with those who walk in love. And those who are respectful, I am respectful. But those who are evil and hateful and hate my people, I have nothing for you. Stay away from me, man, before it go bad. Just stay away from me, because I hate stupidity. And we got a lot of stupidity when it comes from the other nations. This 2026, and they still walking around with the same stupidity, thinking that the word nigga hurt us. Shut up, nigga. At the end of the day, nigga or niggas is not even a bad word. So why are we ashamed? All they doing is calling you a king. Niggas. Shut up, nigger. Okay. That's it. That's all you got. And they are planning our genocide. So the Gentiles who have accepted the Lord and walking in the truth, y'all got to just stand back. But a lot of your Gentile brothers and sisters who walk in hate, animosity towards one group of people, and the rest of you nations who do the same, I ain't got nothing for you. Stay away from me and my people, man. Because the Lord then already told us never trust our enemy. For as iron rusted, so do his ways. So how am I walk in love if these my enemies? So that means that only Yahshua can change these people's mind if they are willing to come under the authority and power of the Most High Yah through his son. If that ain't the case, these people ain't gonna never change, family. And I advise you to stay away from these people. I'm telling you, family, stay away from these people, man. They are losing power and you are on the rise. You think they can handle that? You think they can handle the fact that you on the rise and they losing power and they've been in control for over 250 years? You think these people gonna listen to you? They've been on top of you for the last 250 years. They not gonna listen to you, family, because in their mind, you a slave to them. They got the power. They don't really got no power. God gave them the power, so they really don't got no power. If God gave it to them, he can take it away. And he about to take it away. And they see that he about to take it away. They going crazy. They losing their mind. They crashing out. You got Karens, then you got Brads. They are going crazy. You better stay away from these people, I'm telling you. We done found brothers being lynched at colleges. We find our children coming up missing, our brothers and sisters driving trucks coming up missing, all in sundown towns. And you gonna tell me we not at war? But you're going to walk in love with who? You need to walk in love with each other. How you going to love somebody and you have not practiced self-preservation first, which is to love your own kind and respect them first? How you going to build with somebody outside of your own kind and go and love everybody and you don't even practice that with yourself? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Don't we need to learn how to love and respect each other first before we try to spread love? We got to learn how to walk with each other without fear, because we don't trust each other. So how you going to trust somebody else when you haven't even learned how to trust each other? You haven't even been able to love what you see in the mirror so you can love me when you see me out in the society. And I can exchange the faith. You got to see something within you. That's the only way to love your own kind. So if you don't got no connection and relationship with Yah to see you in Yah and in Yahshua, man, when you looking in the mirror, you ain't going to see your brothers and sisters. So they want us to walk in love, but nobody else don't got to do it. Do that make any sense to y'all? That they can stay how they are, but we got to change. They don't have to change. Only we got to change. Make it make sense to me, please. If I gotta change, don't they gotta change? The Bible say live in peace with all men as much as you can. As much as in you. So that means if you pushing a line in the corner and we trying to be peaceful with you, what you think that line gonna do? He gonna knock your block off, bro. And this is what these heathens do, family. We mind our business, but they won't let us mind our business. They won't let us just be at peace. They cause disturbance everywhere we go, but they telling y'all to walk in love with evil. I can't do it, family. I can't do it. I done seen some Gentiles on videos telling the truth about you, the Israelites. They teach their children the law, statutes, and commandments. They keep the feast days with certain Israelites. Hey, leave them Gentiles alone and let them people worship the Lord. But majority of your Gentile brothers and sisters, they're going to be destroyed. Yeah, they're going to be destroyed, family. We got to just call a spade a spade. We don't know how many of the Lord going to save them. But if you just look around, they pure evil, family. They evil. You got Gentiles hiding in the woods right now with fatigue clothes on, talking about they waiting for the water break out. Who y'all think they going to use them bullets and guns on? White people. But you got our people talking about, let's love everybody. Huh? Boy, they are preparing for war, and y'all talking about let's walk in love. I don't understand it, man. Man, let me name these 10 nations. I don't get it. Okay, let me name the 10 nations first, and then I'm going to read it. Woo! Help me, Father. I love my people, family. I'm going to always practice self-preservation first with my kind. I'm going to be there for my people first. If I don't learn how to work with you first, how to give you respect and love first, and compassion and empathy, what am I doing? How I'm going to take it and give the children's bread to everybody else, but I haven't practiced what I'm doing outside at home first? Doesn't make any sense. The Western European Union Former Association 1955-2011 of 10 countries: Belgium, France, Germany, Greece, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Portugal, and Spain, and the United Kingdom. Guess what, y'all? This is the original 10. Now watch this. Daniel chapter 2 and verse 32. Verse 31. It say, thou, O king, sawest and behold a great image. This great image, whose brightness was excellent, stood before thee, and the form thereof was terrible. This image head was of fine gold, and his breast and his arms of silver, his belly and his thighs of brass, his legs of iron, and his feet part iron and part clay. Now, that was a division between the Roman Empire. It was divided. So that's why it was part iron and part clay, because they was divided. Verse 34. Thou sawest till that a stone was cut out without hands, which smote the image upon his feet. Hold on, what? Which smote the image upon his feet. Why? Why the feet? Because in the days of these kings, I'm going to set up a kingdom. The stone smote the toes, family. How many nations did I just name? 10. How many toes do you got? 10. In Revelation 13, how many crowns was it? 10 crowns. How this America? Make it make sense. Verse 34. Thou saw until that a stone was cut out without hands, which smote the image upon his feet, that were of iron and clay, and break them to pieces. Then was the iron, the clay, and the brass, the silver, and the gold broken to pieces together, and became like the shaft of the summer threshing floor, and the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them. And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain, meaning a great government, and filled the whole earth. There y'all go. So we are in the days of these kings, that Yahshua HaMashiach, when he come back, he's taking down these toes. Knowledge now. And I tell y'all the truth. We are in the days of these kings right now. I'm looking at Western Europe right now. I'm looking at the forming of the beast system right now. I'm looking at what Trump doing, what Israel doing. I'm looking at Russia. I'm looking at China. They all preparing to come through that Euphrates River When all that water dry up, they gonna fight. It's called World War III. And they gonna battle. And then Yahshua gonna intervene, which is called the Battle of Armageddon. And he gonna spill blood from one end of the earth to the other. We ain't never seen nothing like this. So the stone hit the toes, family, not the rest of the body. The rest of the body fell when the stone hit the toes. Everything fell and collapsed. We are in the days of these kings. Prove it, KJ. Daniel chapter 7, verse 23. Pay attention to what's going on in Rome, family. I'm telling you, one day we're going to hear the Holy Roman Empire is back. Remember, it took a deadly blow in 476 AD by the barbarian tribes. They plucked 3 of them by the roots. Atragot, Vandals, and Herlians. Guess what? It revived itself through who? The European Union. That's why Europe formulated through the treaties of Rome to bring all of Europe together. This is your beast system, family. America is a part of that beast system. Because guess what? Eastern Europe is fighting who, KJ? Western Europe, the beast system. And America going to be aligned with Western Europe, the beast system. America not going to be with Russia. They're going to fight against Russia. And Russia going to fight against Western Europe through the Euphrates, the Valley of Jehoshaphat, or what they like to call Megiddo. And there's been a lot of battles on Megiddo. A lot of battles. So this is Daniel chapter 7. And I want to just prove, verse 23, that the fourth beast should be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which we know this is where the 10 toes is going to come from. Here we go. Check this out. This is Daniel chapter 7 and verse 23. Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and should devour the whole earth. Have America devoured the whole earth? No, because it ain't devoured Russia. It ain't devoured China. It ain't devoured North Korea and them big dogs. But this man, he gonna devour the whole earth. Meaning the people, family. Through what? Religion, lies, so-called peace. They're gonna accept this man's mark. The mark is the number of a man, 666. All you got to do is go look up Vicar of Christ. That's carries fili die. It's the office and number of the Pope. That's why they call him Holy Father, Bishop of Rome, Vicar of Christ. That's carries fili die. That man is the man of sin, the little horn in the book of Daniel, who spoke great words against the Most High, and they changed times and laws. I don't even believe we're in 2026. He is the son of perdition. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. I believe that time has been altered. We might not even be the age that they say we are. This might not even be 2026. It might be 2012 or something. 2011. We don't know. They changed times and law. Because I'm going to tell y'all something about time. If you go from the biblical time, a new day started at 6 a.m. and ended at 6 p.m. in the evening. Say that again, KJ. A day in the biblical time, ancient time, it started at 6 a.m. and it ended in the evening. Why? Because when a day changed, that's a different day. And it changed at 6 p.m. That's when the work day ended. So how we get 12:01 start a new day? Because you got 12 hours in the day and 12 hours at night, which we like to call watch night hours. 4 hours apiece, which equals 12. The first watch, the middle watch, and the morning watch. 4 hours apiece. 12, 24 hours. Cycle. Knowledge. But 12:01 start a new day, right, y'all? Make it make sense. They changed time, family. They altered the time. You might not even be 45, 46, 50. You might be 32. You might be 32. Look how young y'all look. But they should have been telling you 56. Boy, you might be 42. Who know, family? Who know? We was born on pagan days, pagan months, pagan years. Because we know in the BC time go backwards and the AD it go forward, right? How we know this really 2026? How we know? I'm just asking. How we know? These people ain't nothing but liars. We can't trust them. I was born in December, a pagan month. That's not no biblical month. It's a pagan month. Because we know that the time used to start in March. Then they changed it to January. This is documented. So that's all I'm saying, family, that they changed times and laws. So let me read 23 again, because he's going to devour the whole earth. And this same man that's devouring the whole earth is the same people that changed times and laws. Who changed the Sabbath day, which is a law? Vatican. Who is the Vatican? The Pope in them. What they call themselves, KJ? The Catholic Church or the Mother Church. Now y'all see why God called her a whore? Mystery Babylon. The mother of harlots, because she got daughters who spread her doctrine. That's her daughters, which is religion, knowledge. Daniel chapter 7, verse 23 again. Thus he said, the fourth beast should be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which should be diverse from all kingdoms, and should devour the whole earth, and tread it down and break it in pieces. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise. And I showed y'all the 10 kings before. The last one to try to revive this Roman Empire was Berto Mussolini. He could not get it to his former glory. He was the last one trying to revive this Roman Empire, Berto Mussolini. Verse 24. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them. And he should be diverse from the first. And he shall subdue 3 kings. That's the Ostrogoths, the Vandals, and the Herlians. Verse 25. And he should speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. Who are the saints of the Most High? You, Israel. You are the saints. Psalms 148 tell you Israel is the saints. You the saints that he gonna wear out during that time, and the dividing of time. Because Satan got a short time, which is only 3.5 years to do what he gonna do through this man of sin or this son of perdition. So you got to be careful when you say the Antichrist, because there are many Antichrists. This man is called the son of perdition, meaning the son of destruction or the son of hell. Verse 25, he should speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand unto a time 1 year, times 2 years, and the dividing of times are half a year, 3.5 years, family. 3.5 years is how long the Lord gonna let this son of perdition or this man of sin wear you out. Because if you get caught up in that great tribulation, which a lot of people say the great tribulation already happened, but I got a good question for you. If the great tribulation already happened, and the Bible say immediately after the tribulation of those days, Christ gonna be revealed. What tribulation is that then? Critical thinking. Because he would have never said immediately after the tribulation if you telling me it already happened. So what tribulation is that he coming after? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And you got people talking about 7-year great tribulation. I done taught this many a time. It is not no 7-year great tribulation. It's only 3.5 years. It's all throughout the Bible. 3.5 years. 3.5 years. 1260. Time, dividing of time. 1,260 days. It's only 3.5 years that God then gave Satan. Now, I want you to notice something. What's important about this, KJ? How long did Christ teach for? 3.5 years. How long did he give Satan? 3.5 years. Knowledge. Because Satan want to be like the Most High, right? So Satan changed a day to Sunday from the Sabbath day so he can have a day because he want to be like the Most High. The Most High have feast days. Satan got holidays called Christmas, Easter, Halloween, bunny laying eggs, blah, blah, blah. He want to be like the Most High. He want to sit over the nations. So the Lord allows Satan to rule over these nations for such a time as this. So that's why Satan told Christ, I give you all these kingdoms. It has been given to me to give it to whosoever I will. Oh, God gave power to Satan over the kingdom. So who rule over the president? Who rule over governments for all the wickedness that they do? Hashatan. But Lord allowed Satan to do it though. So people think Satan and God is at odds and fighting each other. You have been woefully misinformed. The Lord would destroy Satan if he want to, but he created him to be a spirit being. So they can't die. So the Lord just use them for what he used them for. Just like he used the good angels, he used the devil. When you want to be wicked, here come the devil. Here come them demons. Here come them minions. Here come them imps all on top of your forehead, bashing it. But when you got the hedge of protection like Job, Satan can't do nothing to you. So be on the right side of history and don't lose your life in stupidity or dying a vain death. That means nothing. You better die with honor. You better die with honor. So KJ, you didn't already show that the fourth beast should be the fourth kingdom upon earth, and the Bible said he's going to wear out the saints. Brother, can you show these 10 nations in the book of Revelations? Because they had crowns on their head, KJ. So even though in Daniel it was 10 that was going to rise, but it is not the same 10 in Revelations 13, because in Revelation 13, they got 10 crowns on their head, but it didn't say that in the book of Daniel. You know why, family? Because in the book of Daniel chapter 7, the 10 that rose was leaders of the Roman Empire. But the 10 in Revelation 13 are each leader of the European Union. Let me go prove it. Revelation 13. And while I show y'all this, let me see. What do I want to show? I want to show y'all this. Okay. Let me read this to y'all so it can make sense. You about to be delivered, family, but I'm going to show you when. That way we don't have to be losing hope. We don't have to shake in our faith because we listening to some of our teachers telling us that it's going to happen at this time. It's going to happen at this time. I'm going to show you when it's going to happen so you don't never got to be confused no more. That means if you hear anybody saying anything other than what this book say, it is not true. Stick to the book and your heart will never be broken. Your heart would never be broken. Just stick to the book. Watch this, family. Here we go. I want y'all to see this. As I read this, it's going to make sense to you. Do y'all see this right here? How many people y'all see with crowns on their head? Y'all see this? Y'all see these are individual leaders with crowns on their head. Y'all see? This is what Revelation 13 is talking about. So all I'm telling you, America is going to play her part because she's a daughter of Babylon. That's why when you look at America, she looks just like Rome. She got a Senate like Rome. She got a government like Rome. She got governors like Rome. The only thing about Rome that they had emperors. The United States got presidents. An emperor is way powerful than a president. President can't just make decisions on his own. But an emperor or a bishop, you know, one of them big dogs in Rome, man, I got some documentation that the Pope had so much power, he made a man stand in the snow for 3 days until he pardoned him with his hand. Okay, you pardon. Let me say that again. The Pope is so powerful. He made a man stand in the snow for 3 days until he pardoned him, y'all, with his hand. Because he was looking for the Pope forgiveness. I'll bring that out to y'all one day because I got a lot of documentation that I'm going to start doing called Did You Know? Did you know? And I got so much documentation, y'all, that a lot of stuff we probably didn't know about. But that's one of the things that I'm telling you, that the Pope have supreme power on the earth. Where did he get it from? Satan, the devil. That's why his number is 666. The Pope do it every Ash Wednesday. He preparing you for the mark. He put it on your forehead and your right hand, a little black mark. Pay attention to the signs of the times, family. We are living in the last days. I'm talking about we are in the days of these kings. Y'all sure we'll set up a kingdom in your lifetime. I just can't tell you when, the day, the month, because that'll be foolish. Even Yahshua don't know the day. He don't know the time. He just know the Father gonna send him back after certain signs and events happen. That's what he do know. But he don't know when though. Like that Pacific, that go get my children. He don't know that. So how you know that? Talking about 2026, 2027, we going home in 2030. How you know that when Christ don't even know? What is wrong with y'all? I'm really asking sincerely. What is wrong with some of you Israelite teachers? Do y'all like just like telling people anything, what's on y'all mind that make you feel good? Now you want them to feel good about the lies that you telling. Then when these certain events don't happen, now people shaking in their faith. They didn't lost hope. Now they don't know what to do. I thought the Lord was coming back this time and that time. No, don't do that to the people, man. Nobody know when Yahshua coming back. We just got the signs of the times to let us know certain events gonna happen, and then we should look out for it. That's it. Nobody know when Yahshua coming back because he don't know when he coming back. So how you know, Negro? Revelation 13. I want y'all to look at this picture because it's going to make sense. Revelation 13 verse 1. And I stood up on the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. Where we get the 7 heads from? The book of Daniel chapter 7. Y'all remember it was originally 10, right? That shall rise. But 3 of them was plucked up by the roots, which was the Atragas, the Vendeas, and the Hurleys, which left how many, y'all? 7. And now we got 10 crowns, 7 heads and 10 crowns. So we got the original 7, which was 10 at first from the book of Daniel chapter 7. Now it's 7. Now we got 10 crowns. Oh, it didn't have 10 crowns in the book of Daniel chapter 7. It just said 10 shall rise. But now we got 10 crowns because this the revived beast system through the European Union. Let me read this. In verse 1. And I stood up on the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. And upon his horns, 10 crowns. Look at the picture. And upon his horns, 10 crowns. And upon his head, the name of blasphemy. And the beast which I saw was like a leopard. That's that Greek empire. You remember in the book of Daniel. And his feet was the feet of a bear. Oh, that's that Medo-Persian empire. You remember in the book of Daniel. And his mouth was the mouth of a lion. Oh, that's that Nebuchadnezzar. He was the lion. And the dragon. Oh, the 4th beast. He just called him a dragon. Gave him his power, his seat, and great authority. Who he gave this to? Donald Trump. Do Donald Trump have great authority, family? The answer is no. Nobody bowed down to Donald Trump. They bowed down to the Pope. They kissed the Pope ring because he the king of the earth. He the 4th beast. Because you're going to have the Pope and that religious figure is called church and state. You got the economic part of the beast system, and you got the religious part of the beast system. Church and state. You got the Pope and the temporal leader who's going to be over the EU with the Pope. But the Pope is the son of perdition because he the one spread the lies and the false doctrine and manipulation through religion. That's why in the Revelations 19, what did it say? These both was cast alive in a lake of fire. He said these both. He didn't say just one, man. He said these both, which is who? The temporal leader, EU, and the false religious leader, Vatican City. Knowledge, family. Knowledge. So do y'all see that the great authority come from Satan the devil, which is the dragon, and he gave it to the Pope? Oh, let me show y'all something. Hold on, let me back this up. I'm gonna show y'all that Satan gave him his power. But before I do that, let me read this. This is a man called Emmanuel Macron, okay? Just so y'all can see that the Bible is a true book, which I know y'all know already, but some people don't believe it. So to the gainsayers and non-believers, I want y'all to listen to this. Now, the Bible just said they had 10 crowns on their head, right? Watch this. It says, this is May 11, 2018. News and Prophecy Staff. French push for 10 nation defense force. How many, KJ? 10 nation defense force. KJ, say that one more time. 10 nation defense force. How many crowns? 10. How many toes? 10. What kind of army he looking for? A 10 nation defense force. Is it making sense now? French President Emmanuel Macron is the man some are now calling Europe's leading figure. On March 16, 2018, from his growing seat of power, he has created a 10-nation coalition of the willing to spearhead the European Defense Initiative. How many, KJ? A 10-nation coalition. There y'all go. The Bible is a true book, fam. Where this man come from? Europe. What is called, KJ? The European Union, which is called the Big Ten, which is that revived Roman Empire through the beast system of the EU. And they got 10 crowns on their head. They got 10 toes. And they trying to create a 10-nation coalition, meaning a 10-nation army to fight against Russia, China, and Iran. I even got a newspaper where this man said, prepare war with Russia. Prepare war with Russia. I wonder why. This is Emmanuel Macron right here, y'all. And look on the picture. Battle tanks. They preparing for war, fam. It's about to go down. And we're going to be prepared because we're going to get our house in order, which we should have been getting our house in order. And keep your faith. Do not lose faith, fam. You have nothing to be afraid of, because 1,000 shall fall at your right side and 10,000 at your left, but it should not come not thee, because under the shadow of the wings of the Most High Yah, he gonna cover you. He gonna cover you, fam. He said it, go into your chambers until the wrath of the Lord be overpassed. Go in your house and relax. It's like putting the blood over your door. You're gonna be protected, fam. You are the children of Israel. He gonna protect you, and he's coming to gather you and set you back in your own land, that none gonna make you afraid. The heathen is coming down and you are coming up. And that's why the heathens are crashing out. Because they see it with their eyes. They see what you see. They are losing power and coming down. They will never rule the earth again. It's over for them. They're going into captivity, fam. Isaiah 14 say you going into captivity. Isaiah 60 say all the nations who would not serve us shall be destroyed. He gonna make you synagogue of Satan, you fake Israeli Jewish people. You're gonna bow your knees to the children of Israel, and you're gonna lick the dust off our feet, you heathens. You synagogue of Satan. You blasphemous people. You're despicable. But people sitting up here talking about be like the Jewish people. I don't want to be like the devil. Oh, they work so good together. Yeah, they got their power from the devil. They control everything, and of course they work good together. Put them at the bottom and let's see how they fare. I bet they be eating each other alive. Whoever have the power controls everything. He controls the narrative, the imagery, what go out, what come in. Yeah, of course they work good together. They got the power. But put the curses on them. Let's see how they go. They already love blood and eat blood and even be funning them little babies. How you gonna baptize a baby and fun a baby at the same time? You sicko. But they the chosen people of God, but they funding them little boys. Stop it. Just stop it, family. Not y'all, you know, just stop it, people. Stop it, family. You got Negroes praising these people. They over there funding them little boys. Stop. You're sick. You need help. You need to be baptized again. Well, you can't baptize the devil. The water gonna turn to fire. So don't baptize. Don't get in nobody's water. The water gonna get hot. I got one more thing to show y'all. And that'll be it. Yep. Skeletor fan. I saw it. That's all they cry about. Anti-Semitism. Oh, man, I'm so sick of them people saying that. How are we going to be against ourselves? We can't be anti-Semitism or anti-Semitic when we Semitic. Semitic. Like, go, just stop it, man. We come from Shem. We come from Shem. So we Shemitic people. So we can't be against ourselves, goofball. That's why y'all better not ever get baptized by one of them. Boy, they going to funnel you. They sick. They are sick. One more thing to show y'all, and that'll be it for me. Okay, I want y'all to see this. Hold up. Now, when I click on this, I want y'all to see what this is going to say. This blew my mind right here. Because let's keep it real, family. Even though we speaking on Iran and Russia and all them, man, look, the Most High is in control. And he going to do what he going to do. Hold on. That was wrong. Hold on, my bad. Hold up. Stop sharing. Hold up. Here we go. I want y'all to see what this say when I clicked on this. right here. Now this look like a regular little article, right? Y'all see this? Look regular, huh? Okay, let me show y'all something. Let me bring it in a little closer. Okay, here we go. Now watch this. Look when I clicked on, look. What this thing say, y'all? Right here. Y'all see this at the top? Strategic imperatives for a what? A new world order. Let me bag this up a little bit. Come on back. Kind of moving a little bit too much. Okay. Jesus, boy, you jumping around. Y'all see this right here, though? Iran 2026 horizon. Strategic imperatives for a new world order, family. This is what they've been wanting all along, people. A new reset global system. And guess what? All the people who used to ask for a new world order, they dead. George Bush daddy, we need a new world order. Well, you won't be allowed to see it, partner. Henry Kissinger, new world order. You won't be allowed to see it, partner. And all them Rockefellers, a lot of them who look like they was dead men walking, look like ghosts, they won't get to see it. They dead too. The Queen of England, she ain't no queen though. Don't call these people queens or kings. They ain't none of that. They are reptilians. Guess what? They won't be allowed to see it. She gone too. The lake of fire wastes these wicked devils. Can you imagine? You die in wickedness, and when you be awakened to judgment, you going in the fire? Boy, that's scary. You live your whole life wicked, and you died wicked, and now you're going to wake up in the lake of fire. That is scary. And they won't call you queen in the lake of fire, lady. Rockefeller, you know, everybody, the Rockefellers and Jay-Z and them name they company after the Rockefeller. Boy, how goofy can y'all be? Y'all name y'all company after some devils. Jesus. So they all preparing for this new world order, family. Y'all see this? It says hold on. You kind of jumped around a little bit too much. Okay, there we go. So let me get back over here. You want to read a little bit. You know, you don't look too much. Okay, come on down. Okay, there you go. Stop. It say the world stands on the threshold of 2026, not in a state of stasis, but in the midst of a historical and fundamental metamorphosis. The 2025 was, as described by many Western think tanks, the terminus of the classic liberal order. 2026 will be the year in which the contours of the new order and the geopolitical coordinates of the 21st century, family. They are trying their hardest to create a new world global geopolitical system. And this is why y'all see Bill Gates running around talking about we need to decrease the population. No, you go kill yourself, devil. Who is you to decide who should live and die, you peck of wood? You going to hell too, boy. Look, I don't like to say people going to hell, but I know Bill Gates going to hell. I know you going to hell, boy. You a devil. You are worth billions of dollars, but you can't take it with you, devil. And you're going to be in a lake of fire with the Queen, with the Rockefellers, with Henry Kissinger, George Bush daddy, all y'all. You're going to hell. All you did is evil on the earth, man. What righteousness have these people done? What righteousness? Bill Gates is a devil. You know how many people this man did stuff to? Especially on the continent. Ain't nothing righteous about Bill Gates. He's a devil. And he going where devils go. In the lake with the snake. He going in the lake with the snake. Oh, this is what I wanted to show y'all. Okay, this the last thing and I'm gone. I'm going after this. Bill Gates is going to hell, family. We got to just keep it real. Yes, he is. That's one person I can say, I know he going to hell. He is going to hell. Yes, he is. How you know that, KJ? All you got to do is look at his works. The man wicked. He evil. You think the Lord going to let that type of evil in his presence, where he going to fellowship and come into the Lord's house, which is called the house of prayer for all people, and he going to let him in? Come on, family. This man is a devil. I thought this man deal with computers, but all of a sudden he deal with medicine now. Make it make sense, man. This man is a devil, and devils go to hell. All right, let me show y'all this. This is I gotta show y'all this, boy. Now, for anybody who say, well, how you know the Pope a devil? Okay, I got something for you. Let's see this real quick. Oh, hold on. Oh, no, you didn't, KJ. You better stop it. Oh, y'all want me to stop it? Okay, let me go ahead and open up this window. Oh, y'all remember when I read in Revelation chapter 13? And it said that Satan gave him his power, his seat, and great authority, right, family? Oh, where's the Pope standing at? Where he standing at right here? Oh, my God. No, you didn't, KJ. The man is standing inside the serpent's mouth, and this is not a fake picture. You can go look this picture up right now and look at the building, and you're going to see it's shaped like a serpent. This is the Pope, y'all. And this is not AI. I've been having these pictures way before AI got popular. The Pope is standing inside the serpent's mouth. He got his power from Satan, the devil, family. This is like this is a real building. Look at the eyes. Look how they built this thing, like a cobra. This is real right here, fam. So now y'all see he got his power from Satan the devil. I just want y'all to look at it for a little bit before I get up out of here. The man is standing inside the serpent's mouth. Now, I want to read one scripture just to prove what the book is saying is true. Watch this. This is 2 Thessalonians. And I might get that one in Daniel too, because we can't rush the word of the Lord. If the spirit moving, I got to move with the spirit. So let me go to 2 Thessalonians. And let me show y'all that he get his power from Satan the devil. This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahshua HaMashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that you be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter as from us, that the day of Yahshua is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day should not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And Sister Antonia will put it in the chat that he is the son of perdition. And that's what the Bible just called him, right? That's who we waiting on to be revealed. Verse 4, who exposed and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he is God, sitting in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. What they trying to build over there in the fake Israel, the state of Israel. A temple for who? The son of perdition. Verse 5, remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now you know what withholding, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity do already work. Only he who now let it will let until he be taken out of the way. Here you go, y'all. Listen to this. He's standing inside of the serpent's mouth, right? Verse 8. And then should that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord should consume with the spirit of his mouth, and should destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan. Did not the Bible say the dragon gave him his power, his seat, and great authority? Even him whose coming is after the workings of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders. Did not the Bible say in Revelations chapter 20, he gonna make fire come down from heaven? He gonna make a statue walk and talk. That's the son of perdition, family. We waiting on this man to be revealed, and he's gonna be revealed in due time. When you see the abomination of desolation, stand in the holy place. Whoso read it, let him understand. The Pope is the son of perdition, family, and the man of sin. All you got to do is go look at what 666 mean according to the Vatican, and it's right there for you. I remember when I was at work one day and they had a magazine on the stand, and the Pope said, I would no longer be using the title, the Vicar of Christ. And I just bust out laughing, because he don't want nobody to know that Vicar of Christ mean a substitute for God, or the substitute for the Son of God on earth. That's what that means. So he don't go by that title no more, because too many people is finding out that he think he God. Let me get one more in the book of Daniel. Keep your eyes open, Israel, and continue to pray. Continue to pray, family. You are soon to be delivered. You are soon to be delivered, and you will never go into captivity again, family. You will never be at the bottom again, family. You will never be oppressed again, family. Nobody will ever hate you again, family. You don't got to worry about the police no more, family. You don't got to worry about redlining, family. You're going to be able to enjoy peace and safety and prosperity. And you will never know what it feels like to be oppressed anymore. Nobody not going to touch you no more. See, right now, they feel like the power's in their hands, so we can do whatever we want to these Negroes, because they don't got nobody fight for them. They don't got no allies. They don't got no seat in the United Nations. Nobody speak on their behalf. Nobody extend their hand to help them. We get to destroy them at will. But they have no idea that this day was coming. It's called the day of reckoning. The day of reckoning is coming for you nations. And it ain't just the white folk. We talking all nations. We even talking about some Hamitic nations. Ham, you had a hand in it too. Ham, you gonna get dealt with too. Oh, I got black skin like you. So what that mean? What that mean? You helped these heathens destroy the children of Jacob. You sold us. You helped the heathen find us and sold us to the transatlantic slave trade, Ham. And now you want to sit up here and act like you ain't got no part in it. No. Have y'all ever noticed that's why we can't get along with Ham, family? Because it's not meant to get along with Ham. Why y'all think we didn't been the only people on earth has been a good friend to all nations, but nobody has been a good friend to us? Have y'all ever noticed that? We've been a great ally. But who is your ally? Nobody. Nobody, fam. So your ally is the Most High in Yahshua and each other. That's your ally. Not trying to depend on other nations. They are not our ally. So let's go to the last scripture. This will be last. I'm going to Daniel chapter 11. And I want y'all to hear this part right here. This is Daniel 11. And I'm going to pick it up at verse 36. I want to get straight to the point. It say, and the king should do according to his will. And he should exalt himself and magnify himself above every god. Didn't I just read that in 2 Thessalonians? Above every god, and should speak marvelous things against the God of gods, and shall prosper, till the indignation be accomplished. For that is determined should be done. Neither shall he regard the God of his fathers, nor the desire of women. Who don't desire women, y'all? The popes. So y'all notice not talking about no America. All your presidents have children, family. This man don't desire no woman. Now, Antiochus Epiphanes, he had a child, so he desired some woman at one time. But this ain't talking about Antiochus Epiphanes. This man don't desire no woman. Well, we know why, too, because y'all be funding them little boys. That's why, too. Verse 37. Neither shall he regard the God of his fathers, nor the desire of women, nor regard any God, for he shall magnify himself above all. There y'all go. And that's this man that you looking at. Now, when I say this man passed on. But it's going to be one of these popes that's going to rise. I don't know which one it's going to be. And he's going to exalt himself above all gods, even the Most High Yah. And the world is going to worship the beast. And he's going to make them take a mark. And they're going to say, who can make war with the beast? Not even understanding Yahshua going to come back and he's not going to meet them as a man. This man coming with full power. And y'all who has set the mark going to say, who can make war with the beast? You need baby powder. You need to be slapped. You need a brick shower. You need to be kicked, buried in the dirt with just your head showing, and just slap you 10,000 times for being stupid. That's it for y'all, brother. I thank y'all for y'all time, family. Thank y'all for participating and rocking with y'all, brother, this early in the morning, family, because it is early. It is early in the morning. So I thank y'all, family, for rocking with y'all, brother KJ. I pray that this information was impactful and, you know, y'all gained some understanding of what's really going on, which I already know. A lot of y'all already know what's going on, but some things you may have not known what was going on, like Iran and Venezuela, you know, trying to do weapons trade, like America trying to take over Venezuela, the oil, and that they got a Jewish population. So could this be why he doing it too? I mean, because they already called Trump Cyrus, you know, call him the Mashiach. You know, they so stupid and dumb. Call this man a Mashiach. Boy, go sit down somewhere. But I love y'all, family. I thank y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Many blessings. And we're going to go ahead and sign out, family. Big salute to the mighty nation of Israel. Like I told you before, look up, family, for your redemption draw nigh, and your king will come, the true Messiah. So even if you use the word Jesus, just apply Jesus to the right Messiah. Because I don't get caught up on names. That's another thing. Y'all got to grow up, you teachers. I'm talking about the people that's teaching the people. You got to grow up, brother. Y'all got to grow up. Y'all up here bashing people for using the name Jesus. And you getting caught up on names instead of getting caught up on salvation. Teach the people the truth. If these people are using the name Jesus, you think it's easy to come out of Christianity and just switch over to a name like that? You got to give people time to grow. Give people time to grow, brother. Even you sisters be bashing people for using Jesus. A sister just came at me sideways, talking about I'm unsubscribing from you because you sitting up here talking about Jesus. Y'all, guess what? I didn't even use the name Jesus in my video on my other channel. I was exposing all the false doctrine that the heathens then brought into the scriptures. And she said, I'm unsubscribing from you because you sitting up here talking about Jesus and calling us Jews. I say, unsubscribe. Bye. Finna argue with you. Leave. That's all you got to do. Why you got to announce it? Just unsubscribe. Because y'all so high and mighty and you're so over righteous that you're blind yourself and you talk too much before you ask questions and think it out. I don't care if a person use Jesus. I ain't finna bash my brothers and sisters and be fighting against them over a name Jesus. Guess what I'm gonna tell them? Apply that Jesus to the right Messiah. We talking about the woolly hair Messiah. Call him Jesus, not that white boy. Don't call him Jesus. That's the fake white boy. So if you're gonna use Jesus, you gotta apply it to the Messiah in the Bible. We ain't talking about CJ boy jail. So I'm not finna be fighting my people over no name, boy. Sitting up here trying to condemn somebody over a name. I use Yahshua. Some people say Yahweh Shah. Are we about to fight over a name, brother? Because Christ had a name written on him that you didn't know and I didn't know, but he himself knew. So why are we fighting over names when Christ got a name written that nobody know? Make it make sense, brother. That's all I'm saying. Now I love y'all. And big salute to this mighty nation of Israel. And I say salute. And cock-a-doodle-doodle.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. cold, feet on the sand, hearts feeling bold. A path of dry, where waters flow. Oh, step by step they march through time. Oh, faith in Yeshua, hearts aligned. Oh, yeah, Yeshua brought us through the sea. Oh, yeah, parted the water, set us free. With His power, with His might, turn the dark into light. Egypt's chariots chasing fast, chains of the past they couldn't outlast. Freedom ahead, no looking back. Lifted hands to the open sky. A miracle where the ocean lies. Yeshua brought us through the sea. Oh yeah, parted the water, set us free. With His power, with His might, turn the dark into light. Well, the dark into light. Oh yeah. Well, the dark into it.
Hey. Hey. They throw their shadows, we light the sun. Standing tall till the battle's won. Brick by brick, we build a fire. Every step a little higher. We shine, we shine, we shine so bright. Through the storm, through the fight. Haters fade, but we stay strong. Israel, we shine all night long. All night long. Israel, we shine all night long. All night long. Israel, we shine all night long. They whisper doubt, we roll our dreams. Through the cracks come golden beams. Desert blooms where they see dry. Wings of hope, we touch the sky. Let them watch, let them stare. We rise up everywhere. We shine, we shine, we shine so bright. Through the storm, through the fight. Haters fade, but we stay strong. Israel, we shine all night long. All night long. Israel, we shine all night long. All night long. Israel, we shine all night long. Stars above us, hearts ignite. Every soul a piece of light. Through the struggle, through the pain, we break through like summer rain. Like summer rain. Yeah.
I want to ask y'all a question.
Who's bad? 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 Who's bad?
And Mr. Michael Jackson bad with the scriptures want to say, salute. And your brother K. Judah. Want to thank y'all for coming to the Lions Den with the CUC family. Big shout out to my brother Sharshan, the Nazarene Hebrew Institute of Technology. Big salute to Bro Tim, Elder Bro Tim, my elder, my beloved elder, boy. I love Elder Bro Tim. One of the certified code teachers in Israel, boy. And I say that, I'm talking about I give honor where it's due. Bro Tim ain't nothing to play with, bro. He ain't nothing to play with. And all my beloved brothers and sisters in the chat. Let's get it. And your brother K. Judah want to say, Shalom to the mighty nation of Israel. And look up, for your redemption draw nigh. Your king is coming. Salute, family.